Okay, in generation one, we had to use dyed polyester. The reason we had to use dyed polyester is because there was a challenge reducing the particles of carbon to the size they needed to be in the laminate adhesive. They were too large. Okay, when they're too large, they actually reflect sunlight, which causes a cloudiness or a milkiness in the film called low angle haze. So we had to put less carbon in the film to depend on dyeing the polyester, but that opened the door to fade and color change, and that's where we were in generation one. Okay, in our second generation, everything was just like generation one, except for one small change. Our nanotechnology improved. We could get the particles smaller. The problem was inconsistency. Some were still large and some were real small. We still had the same problems we had in generation one, but we were getting better and we were adding a little more carbon to the film, and then that's where we were in generation two. Okay, in generation three, we're exactly where we are in all the previous generations, except we figured out how to make the particles even smaller. But there's still another problem. The particles are at that size are starting to clump together. You see, the carbon molecule is very tricky. A lot of people that are trying to do what we're doing are having the same problem. Is how do you keep these molecules from sticking together? Okay, you've got to do something to keep these molecules from sticking together. You got to also figure out how to keep them very small so you stop that low angle haze and so you can stop using dye. We want to try to figure out a way to do it all with carbon. Wait till you see what we've done in generation four. That's where we are now. Okay, we're on our fourth generation, and this is where we are today. Okay, I'm proud to say that we have two ultra clear layers of polyester with absolutely no dye. Okay, here's our old generation. Here's our new generation. Okay, this is a solvent and it bleeds the dye right out. This is our new stuff. It doesn't have any dye in it at all. Okay, we've also taken our carbon technology. We've done something really cool. We have super small particles, and we've been able to encapsulate the particles with a chemical encapsulation technology that prevents the particles from clumping together. When we did this, we stopped a low angle haze. Now we can add more carbon in the film. We don't depend on dye. So what have we done? We've increased performance and we've eliminated fade and color change potential. Okay, we simply lead the industry in nanotechnology.